Today we're gonna talk about the permission sets. Now, what is this permission sets? A permission set is a collection of permissions and settings that give users access to objects and functions. Now, if I talk about the permission sets, we have to create the permission sets while going to the manage users, permission sets, and here are the permissions which is already been created. Now let us create a new permission sets, and that permission sets will be activated for only the doctors list object. Now if I'm creating a new permission set, click on new, label, let us name as the permission set as with the doctor list edit and delete option. We'll be working on the edit and delete, and we have select the type of the user who will use this permission set. Now if you can use, I will use Salesforce platform because I want to show the permission set license which need to be applied for Salesforce platform. Let us first understand what are these permission sets. See, permission sets are given to permissions or the functions availability as same as that of the profile, but the extra additional permission sets which is provided are given in the permission sets. For example, say for the hospital management system, if I have the doctor list as an object, I will consider only 2% with whom one person will be having the edit and delete option, and the other person will not have the privilege of giving the permission set of editing the data or deleting the data. This is what I want to show you with respect to the permission set license Salesforce platform. Now save it. The permission set is created. Now once the permission set is created, you can see while clicking on the permission sets, the doc list edit delete permission set is created within the platform license, that is Salesforce platform. Now if you want to do the permission sets within this, create on this doc list edit delete. Now for this permission set, if I want to give the object settings, give it for the doctor list. Before that, I want to show it in the doctor list what are the privileges which is given already. If I go to the user, if I go to the Suman Rao login, I have the doctor list. Press on go. If I check on the particular record, you don't have any permissions which is given here. That means there is no edit and no delete. I want to give the edit and delete option for this particular user, and for the other particular user I don't want to give edit and delete option. Now log out from Suman. I will go to this permission settings, doctor list edit and delete option to be given. Now click on the doctors list. We have given no privileges or permission sets available enabled, that is no access, and the object settings and the tab settings. Now going on to that doctors list, you have the doctor list consists of tab settings permissions, object permissions, you have the field permissions which is particular to the field, and so on. Now click on the edit. Once you click on the edit, it allows you to edit the changes. Now click, since the doctor list need to be given edit and delete options, press on edit. Edit is a part of read permission which is enabled automatically, and the delete permission which is given to the object. Now save this. Once you have saved, you have to assign these permission sets to which user you need to give. So to provide permissions to the particular user, you need to click on the Manage Assignments. Now, what is this Manage Assignments? Manage Assignments manages the assignments of these permissions to the particular user. Click on Add Assignments. Add Assignments will take you to the screen of users where you need to add a particular user. Now click on this checkbox and Assign button. The user is assigned. Click on Done. The permission set is assigned to Suman Rao only. That is Edit and Delete option. Now log into the user profile and you can see on the doctor's list, press on Go button, go to the record, you are able to see edit and delete options. So you can edit it as you want for the doctor list detailed records. So this is how for the user Suman it is available. Now if I'm going back to the administrator, I will go to the permission sets which is already been created for another user, say doctor list, no edit, no delete options given. Now for this permission set label, I will be assigning a permission set for object settings. Then same as the doctors list, I want to show you the doctors list. Click on the doctors list. We have enabled to read. We have given edit, and then we have given only privileges to read and not for the edit and the delete options. So if I save it, I will save it. Now after saving, the permission sets are assigned with this name, and now I need to manage the assignments by providing it to the particular user. Click on the Manage Assignments and add the assignments to the particular user, say for example Vishal. Now I'm going to clicking on this checkbox and press on Assign button. Click on Done. The user has been assigned to this particular permissions. Now back to the permission sets. If I go, the what we have added is the object settings. There we have the permission set which is assigned to the doctors list. I just want to show the settings of the permissions which is available. Now after the edit button, this is nothing but all the permissions which is available for giving up the settings. That is, you can access it, the permission settings, over to the drop down in the object settings drop down arrow. Now this is what the app permissions which we have set will be shown later. Now we have already done in the object settings itself. We have not used app permissions. So this is how, if you want to edit the properties, you can edit the properties of the label, API name and the description which are given to the permission set which is created. Now click on Save. Go to the user. Click on the particular login. Once you are logging into the user Vishal Rao, you click on the Vishal record. See, you are not able to edit and delete, whereas in Suman you are able to edit and delete. This is how the doctor list with respect to Vishal is adjusted. See, you have the another record, Suman record, which is in the Vishal, is not able to edit it, whereas the same record which is there in Suman login, you are able to edit it as well as delete it. This is how the permission set works with respect to the specified user. So what is in detail permission sets? So one user can have one profile and can have multiple permission sets. So one user can have as many 0 to many permission sets to be given. Now, if I talk about the access which need to be given only to particular user and not to everyone, you can give it using the permission sets. So the permission sets is created with user of the license applied to a particular user profile. Permission sets created without the license mentioned on the drop-down say you can add none. We are adding none license. That means you are giving the permission sets available and access per functions available to only users irrespective of the permission set license. That means the license need not to be particular to the user. You can give permission sets to n number of users across the organization. Now, I have created these three permission sets. Now we are left with the transferred leads. Transferred leads permissions we can provide it to transfer the leads to the next owner. So let us go to the permission sets. We have the permission sets which is already created as transferred leads. Now click on the transfer leads. I have given the license as none because I just want to give it to the across the organization, whether it is Salesforce platform or whether it is a Salesforce license the Salesforce license. So clicking on object settings, you will get the changes which need to be set or the permission set access or the functions particular to the tab, particular to the object or particular to the field. App permissions is the page permissions which is provided. So let us go to the object settings, click on object settings and you will have the number of objects. Now particular to the objects, we have not enabled any object set. Take for example, if I want to do the leads, okay, I have set the leads enability to create and read. So let us go to the leads object. The leads object have been edited. Have edited it with providing no edit option and no delete option. Whereas the field permissions is as always lead owner you have given as enabled. Lead owner is read access and edit access. Now save. Now since you do not have edit and delete options, I am adding the manage assignments to the particular user, say Amith Senior. I have added this user and when I'm logging into the particular user, I'm able to see that particular user record will not have the specifically will not have the if I go to the change owner, you can change the owner to Amith Rao and you can save it. See, the record has been changed. The record has already been moved to the other owner. So you can transfer the leads. How you can transfer it? So log out. Now when you are using the user, if I'm going it as Amith Rao, doctor list, you can see Dr. Amit Sri. This has been moved to here. Now if I want to click on this, I can change this owner to, I can transfer the leads again back to Amith Senior. Save. Now this record will not be visible, will not be, it will be visible, but it will be moved on to Amith Sri. Now if I'm logging out, logging in as Amith Senior, I'll be able to see the particular record. Now if I go to the leads, we have made the changes for the leads. Now if I go to go, I'll go to the lead transfer. You're not able to change the record because we have not given the transfer privileges. Now let us log out, and I'm going to the permission sets. What I'll do, I'll give the privileges of permission sets assigned to that particular user with app permissions because I need to transfer the leads. If I edit it, I can make the checkbox of transfer leads and make it save. Also, I can make the object settings to the leads as edit. If I doesn't make the edit button enable, the transfer will not take place. I'll make it as save. Now if I'm logging in as the manage assignment shows the managing of the senior Amith. If I'm logging in as that particular user, go to the leads and click on go, click on lead transfer. You are able to do the change. So you can change it using the select new owner, transfer this lead, Mr. Transfer lead to the owner of the user. If I press the user, you are able to see lot of user to provide the changes. Now since I have the assigned users for this and the changed user, let me cancel it. Let me see what the lead owner has been assigned to Amith. I want to change it to Amith Senior itself. So if I'm changing it to Amith Senior, the owner will be the same as who has created Amith Senior, and this is how the changes takes place. Now the leads is nothing but leads transfer is Amith Senior. That's it. Now if I'm logging out, if I'm going as a user with Amith Rao leads, that is an admin, I can see lead transfer with Amith Senior itself, right? So if I'm, this is how the permission sets works. So the permission sets works only when you create a permission set and assign the users to the permission set and then check on logging to the user, which is having a different permission set for different users across the organization. This is all about the permission sets. Now That's all. So thank you guys.